Good afternoon and welcome to today's Hofstra women's basketball postgame press conference with head coach Danielle Santos Atkinson. Coach, give us your thoughts following today's game against North Carolina A&T.
Yeah, first, credit to North Carolina A&T. They came out here and they played hard. They got after it. They stuck to what it is that they do really well, and they did it consistently for 40 minutes. Looking at the stat sheet, there are some things that are, for us as a team, that just are unacceptable and can't happen. We had 0 free throws. We got to the line 0 times. Our emphasis is having a presence in that paint, getting that ball to the paint, attacking the paint, getting to the basket. We have to be physical and tougher and getting to the paint, and only having 26 rebounds is also a problem. We gave up, once again, 20 second chance points and 33 turnovers. I told the team the other day, we're going to get everybody's best rebounding team. Their best rebounding effort every single game, and this team is, we've got to figure it out. Boxing out and rebounding is a willingness and a want to and a physical toughness that you have to have, and right now this team is struggling in that area to get that done. With that press, we were out of rhythm in sorts. But again, plenty of opportunity to get it done, and we just didn't from an offensive standpoint. Defensively, we held them to 63 points, which is below their average, but we didn't do our part in taking care of the other areas that we needed to take to in the boards and taking care of the ball.
Questions?
Coach, what are the lessons learned from today's matchup?
Yeah, if we want to win, we will find a way to box out and rebound, find a way to come together as a team and play as hard as we can for 40 minutes consistently.
Coach, only 2 players in positive fitness today on the court. What was it the Aggies doing, or was it just the defensive falling apart at that point?
Yeah, we didn't play hard enough. And that is one thing that this team will do. We're not going to play a perfect game. We're going to make mistakes and things are going to happen, but we've got to play harder. And if we don't play hard enough, we're going to see a stat sheet such as we do. And we've got to figure it out, and we've got to play harder consistently for 40 minutes.
Coach, your team had a pretty similar stat line against Elon their win on Thursday night, but going against the top team like NCAA. What do you think your team carried in from that win last night into this game? And do you think they just got a little too carried away with themselves, a little too ambitious?
No, it's exactly what you said. It's Elon. Unfortunately for them, they didn't capitalize in the way that A&T did. A&T had less offensive rebounds, but more points from those offensive rebounds. They had more points off of our turnovers, and so for us, it was very much so, as you mentioned, a very similar game. And in the one-day turnaround, we didn't do enough in getting that figured out. And once adversity hit, we struggled to finish it out.
Coach, what are your thoughts on the team's upcoming match?
Yeah, again, every single opportunity we have, we're going to go out and attack it like we can. We're going to prepare and get after it this week. Going down to Carolina, I think, again, another great opportunity for us to get out there and show what this team is made of, the potential of this team. And we've got to do it day in and day out, but that's going to start in practice as we prepare to get down.
Sorrell went 2 for 12 in field goal shooting today. Was it something that they were running on defense, or was it just a case of shots not falling for her?
I think some of the shots were into the shot clock. Some of them were rushed. Some of them were highly contested. And that was part of our execution and how we executed on the floor coming out of that press, and particularly in executing to get good quality shots. At times they were desperation shots and wanting to get points on the board and wanting to make that comeback. And so I think that resulted in some of those shot attempts. Some of them were great shots that she unfortunately just missed. And so I think it was a combination of both.
Coach, what's practice going to look like this week?
Yeah, we're gonna box out. We're gonna box out and we're gonna rebound. We've got to learn to control the controllables, and there's a lot of controllables in this game that we're not controlling right now. And those fundamental things will be our focus.
Coach, Brandi Thomas held to 6 points, only 2 rebounds. What exactly did they do to limit her production on both ends of the court?
Again, I think they played a great job. They did a great job defensively of forcing us into turnovers and forcing us to play out of rhythm. But it had a lot to do with our execution, our flow, and how hard we were willing to play. We've got to work a lot harder to get good quality shots. We've got to execute sharper and be more detailed in what it is that we're doing. And that'll help open up areas, open up quality shots, open up more opportunities for us.
Last question for me, Coach. It looks like Hofstra outscored the visitors in the second quarter, but in every other frame, that's not the case. What happened in the second quarter that couldn't be repeated in the others?
In the second quarter, I think we picked it up. We got ourselves in a hole. We came out with a little bit better fire, a little bit better energy. We had a couple shots go in for us. We took some threes, but they were quality threes. If I had to go back and look at that, we probably had more opportunities in the paint and better rhythm and flow within our offense.
Jasmine Harris was a force for NC&T down low. And what is it about her that's so hard to defend?
She's a big presence. She works early prior to the catch, so she's able to get deep seals. So on that catch, she's able to finish at the rim. She's got great touch. She's got great hands, and she's got the ability to knock down some jumpers. And so she did that as well too. She also got offensive rebounds, and I always say when you get after it and you get offensive rebounds, that usually can equate to 4 to 6 points, just consistently crashing the boards.
No more questions. This concludes today's post-game press conference. Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.